Nnamdi Kanu to defend himself in court as trial resumes March 21. My dear listeners, it is no longer a news that Nnamdi Kanu has been given a new judge over his case that has been on for years now. Now Nnamdi Kanu is set to defend himself in court as the trial resumes on March 21st. My dear listeners, moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. And please stay tuned as I read today's news. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has decided to defend himself in court when his trial resumes on March 21st, 2025 at the Federal High Court in Abuja. His brother, Emmanuel Kanu, disclosed this in a statement on Tuesday on behalf of the family. According to the statement, Kanu's decision to represent himself aims to ensure a fair hearing without the legal delays that have plagued his case. It reads, on Friday 21st of March 2025, when the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu resumes before Justice James Omotosho at the Federal High Court, Abuja, he will be taking the bold step of defending himself in court. The statement describes this move as a turning point in a case that has exposed concerns about the Nigerian judiciary handling of matters linked to Biafra's self-determination. The absence of traditional legal representation will dismantle the usual, as my law pleases, constraints that govern judicial proceedings in Nigeria that has for decades allowed the courts to brazenly subvert the cause of justice under a cloak of defense that shield rather than expose injustice. The very foundations of the institutional bias that has long plagued this case will be laid bare for the world to see. It continues. The family also linked Kanu's decision to the successful push for the recusal of Justice Binta Onyako, who had presided over the case. The statement said, this decision by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes on the heels of successfully forcing the recusal of Justice Binta Onyako, who brazenly defied the Supreme Court of Nigeria through a selective implementation of the termination contained in their judgment. She was hell-bent on convicting a person for exercising a right that the laws of Nigeria stated unambiguously that he could. The statement further criticized the federal government's handling of case, calling it prejudiced and unfair. The handling of this case by the federal government has been marred by prejudice and unfairness from day one. Onyedu's shift to self-defense underscores our distrust in a system perceived to be stacked against us and the case he champions. It also places an immense burden on Justice Omotosho to uphold the principles of fair hearing, fair trial and the rule of law, principles that have too often been undermined in this politically charged sham trial. It's one that the global community is watching how the judiciary handles the trial. The world is watching. Any failure by Justice Omotosho to ensure justice is not only done, but seen to be done will further erode confidence in a judiciary already criticized for its selective application of the law. The stakes could not be higher, and the implications of this trial extend far beyond the courtroom. After Justice Onyako's recusal, the case has been reassigned to Justice James Omotosho. Kanu had previously challenged Nyako's continued handling of the case during the last court's appearance. Kanu has been held in solitary confinement at the Department of State Services headquarters in Abuja since his controversial arrest and extradition from Kenya in June 2021. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share, and please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.